Hello, everybody. It's Dr. Rick dropping in on you. Hope everybody has had a great week. Hope you have gotten your day off to a good start. I'm not going to be long. I'm going to be as direct as I can with what I have to offer because I have a client at the top of the hour that I need to be with. But I wanted to stop by because there are a lot of urgent things on the table. First and foremost, before I get to the point and the topic of this video, which I think is extremely important to anybody who's an aspiring entrepreneur, or anybody who is in the infancy stages or the developmental stages of being an entrepreneur or business owner, you need to hear this. So don't go anywhere. But tomorrow ends an era. After tomorrow, there will be no more offers of the 7-day online business launch course at the promotional price of $97, which has been fun for me. I taught the course live for like 3 weeks straight. We recorded all the lectures. We put everything together. And now we're offering those lectures. We're offering the complete package, all the handouts, all the material, everything from about writing a business plan all the way to marketing analysis, developing an online presence, how to promote, sell, and the whole nine, and how to get it up and done in 7 days. I've been doing that live for a while, and the last couple of weeks we've been just offering the program still at $97. That's going to end the beginning of September. All of my courses are going to be online, where you have to go and establish a membership or an account. It's for the purpose of protecting my intellectual property, so that when you got digital products, for those who don't understand, you have digital products, somebody pays you, you send them the digital product. The problem is once they have it, they can give it to anyone. That definitely deflates the value. And it definitely messes with your bottom line. So we had to find ways to stop that. We were finding stuff that I had created all over the internet. So that's that. And it's for a few other reasons. It's going to free up manpower, because when you are doing things and sending things out, you got to be aware. You got to deal with all of the part of that. But anyway, we're offering it now. You're going to get the complete course for $97. You're also going to get the Breaking the Curse of Procrastination course free as a part of signing up, which is an unbelievable value in itself. I think that Breaking the Curse of Procrastination course is huge, because procrastination, as you've heard me say so many times, is the thief of time and the thief of opportunities. So many people are missing unbelievable opportunities to completely change their lives because they're procrastinating. They are balking at taking action. If you don't have the mindset to take action, you're going to miss so many opportunities, and you're going to be looking at so much that you've missed in hindsight. Take the opportunities, make the adjustments after you commit. There's no such thing as the perfect plan. There's no such thing as the perfect timing. There's no such thing as the perfect entry. You enter it when the opportunity presents itself. You make the adjustments, you learn, you take your bumps and bruises, but you grow into it. But if you miss the opportunity, it may or may not come back around. Now that's that. Here's the other thing you get if you sign up within the next 24 hours, because tomorrow's the last day. If you sign up within the next 24 hours, you're going to get free admission to our Manifested event, which is going to be held September 10th, which is a Saturday. The Manifested event, you don't want to miss it. If you've ever been in front of me, even though this is a virtual event, you know how electric it's going to be. I never leave with my voice, but it's worth it. Anybody who knows, it's worth it. We're not just coming at, I don't do just emotional. People get emotional by the stuff I do because I feel what I do. I'm giving you something to work with. I'm showing you how to do something. And if you want to know how to manifest something in your life, I'm going to show you step by step how God designed this world, this universe, this whole situation to respond to you. Life isn't happening to you right now. It's responding to you. You're literally living out the products and the fruits of your thoughts. Your thoughts are the seeds of your destiny. And if you learn how to manage them, you learn how to direct them, you learn how to reject what isn't what you need and accept what you do. I'm going to talk to you all about that September the 10th. The people who sign up for the 7-day online is going to get into this course for free. So you're going to get all the stuff you would normally get. You're going to get the breaking the curse of procrastination course, and you're going to get free admission into Manifest It 2022, and that's going to be on September 10th. That alone is definitely worth it. The link is in the box, $97. The last time it's going to be at that price, trust me. Now, the reason I'm here to talk to you again, and I've got a few minutes, and I want to be very clear and precise in this. I think that there are a bunch of different platforms I'm on. One of the platforms I definitely want to speak to here is the Black Business Owners Network. My partner Tiffany has some very powerful tools that if you're trying to get started, you're trying to get registered, you're trying to get your company structured, you're trying to get some things done, get with Tiff. Just put a comment or go to the inbox and put a comment in. We get that. There are certain resources I offer. You need somebody to write your business plan. If you need somebody to set up that part of it, if you need somebody to conduct your marketing analysis, my company, Myriad Business Solutions, will do that. But between the two of us, we've got a real solid lock on what you need to get going. So definitely do that. For everybody else, check this out. Look, if you follow me for any time, you've heard me say this before, and it probably doesn't make sense to you because you don't understand it from the experience and the level of intense learning that I've had to go through to gain an understanding of this. Luckily, I had a mentor early in life that taught me business, but taught it to me holistically. The importance of having a business plan, the importance of marketing analysis, the importance of being able to understand how you enter into a market, how you understand the major players in the market, how you determine what part of the market share you want to target, how do you determine who your target are. All that stuff is good. But let me tell you something. This is the one thing that I learned early, and then I developed an understanding of it. Then I started teaching people based off of this small concept that all of that is important. Having the right plan, having everything set out, being strategic and entering the market, all of that is great. But let me tell you something. If your psychology towards business and finance is off, your relationship with money, your relationship on how business and understanding of how businesses operate and how you see yourself in it, if that is off, it doesn't matter. Flip side, you can have a poorly developed plan, but an understanding of where you're going and the right psychology, the right idea about who you are, the right idea about how opportunities are meant to be engaged. In other words, you don't have everything together yet, but you are ready to seize moments. And you believe in yourself, you believe in the process, you understand that if you apply yourself and you consistently invest yourself, things are going to happen. If you feel good about yourself when you wake up in the morning, you're going to have a better chance of success. If you have a heart of gratitude when you wake up in the morning, you're going to have better success. If you have high expectations when you start your day, you're going to have better success. Doesn't mean you're not going to run into difficult moments. Doesn't mean that you're not going to have times when you're frustrated. Doesn't mean that challenges won't be waiting on you. It means that when you start your day with the right mindset, with the right thought patterns, with the right focus, with the right perspective, that you will be able to confront the challenges. You'll be able to take them on. You'll be able to manage them. You'll understand that on the other side of that hardship, on the other side of that delay, on the other side of the frustration, on the other side of the disappointment is everything you're looking for. You just got to press through. You got to push the psychology of success, the psychology of business expansion. I'm telling you, I've done this up until this point. I'm 55 years old. In the last 35 years, I've successfully launched 47 companies, brought all of them to profitability. Some I sold, some I had no intention of carrying long term. They were for a short period of time. But my first company, which was Stay Fit Fitness and Training, is now Master Fitness 21. That company is still alive, and it's still alive for two reasons. It's the first, so it's kind of precious to me. But number two, it's something that matters to me. And it's funny because I went through this period of about 6 years where I totally let myself go. And so now I'm in the process of rediscovery and reclaiming my life and being everything I need to be, and dropped close to 50 pounds and still going. And I'm trying to help as many people do that as want to as well. But What I'm saying is there is an understanding of how this thing works because I've done it over and over and over again. I've done a great deal of that online in the last 12 years. And so I understand the dynamic, but let me tell you something. If I didn't have the right mindset, I would have stopped a long time ago because it's not easy. If I didn't have the right mindset, I would have let somebody convince me that it was too risky. If I didn't have the right mindset, I would sit up and look at some of the things that are flowing and not moving right and figure it just isn't for me. But what happens is when you have the right mindset, my mindset is real simple. I'm relentless at the very core of who I am. It's not about how smart I am. It's not about how many books I've written, how many books I've read. Reading is very important. We understand if we study, that's the other thing I want to get. Study people who have been successful because success leaves clues and success leaves patterns. Failure does too. When you look at people and you say, that's not what I want to end up like, look at the patterns that created the reality. Same thing with success. Look at the patterns. What do they do consistently? What can you find in patterns? If you look at the 5 most successful people that you admire, what do they have in common? Start there. Start there. I can tell you one of the things, they're going to be avid readers. What we know is that the average American reads a book a year. That means it's a bunch of people not reading any, if that's the average. The average is 1. How many aren't reading any? That's concerning in and of itself. But hey, check this out. The top 5 performers that are considered successful in whatever area, finance, business, whatever, a minimum of $4 a month. An average, let me change that, an average of $4 a month. 4 books a month, which turns out to about 48 books a year versus 1 book a year. The successful and the average. The successful and the average. Well, we live in a society that accepts average as being okay. Average is cool. The problem is average doesn't produce. Average doesn't produce the things you want. So you have to change your mindset. The psychology behind average has to change. You have to change. You can't be a person that's okay with average and be successful at business. Average businesses don't survive. You can't be a person who's a person that's okay with average and be successful at finance. That you're going to be the person that most financially successful people are going to exploit and benefit off of because your mindset hasn't put you in a place where you're elevating your thinking, elevating your experience. One of the biggest things you've got to do if you want to change your life, you got to change your standards. You got to change what you are demanding from yourself. You've got to literally sit up and say, you know what? I want more, then I've got to demand more. I've got to get up earlier. I've got to be more intentional. I've got to stop wasting time. It doesn't mean that every ounce or every second of your day has to be at the desk or in the field or wherever it is you're working. It means that you make the most of every moment. There's some time I'm going to spend with my kids. There's some time I'm going to spend with my friends. There's some time I'm going to spend in the gym. Then there's that time that's absolutely dedicated to the grind. And when that time comes, it's all there. I'm all in. I'm not sitting around. I'm not distracted. I'm not taking phone calls. I'm in it. And I'm up at a certain time. I'm up when most people are still sleeping. Hell, I'm 2 hours in my day and people are still in the bed. Why? Because I understand that's quiet time. That's when nobody's pulling at me. Nobody's tugging at me. And my competition is probably still in the bed. You've got to have a mindset to win. The mindset gets you into the place where you can consume the necessary material, consume the necessary experience, consume and develop and become what you need to become. Because you don't get what you want, you get who you are. Yes, you're going to need a good business plan if you're talking about being a business owner. You're going to need to know why, because it's going to be your blueprint. Number 2, it's going to be an instrument for funding. Number 3, it's going to be what you refer to when you lose your way because things are hectic. It's going to be there. And it's the way that you're going to express to other people how serious you are so that you can recruit help in every area that you need it. It's your vision. Now, you're also going to need a marketing analysis. You're going to have to be breakdown. You need to understand the market. You need to understand your target audience. You need to understand customer intelligence. You need to know why you're doing something. And here it is, real simple. All business, any business is the provision of a solution to a problem. I don't like the wants and the trend stuff because that stuff comes and goes. I want something solid. Where is there a need? What is the need? The need is going to be surrounding something that needs a solution. When you provide the solution, you now enter into the market. How you provide the solution, how well you provide the solution, how much exposure you have to those who need the solution is going to determine how well your business does. Preparation, marketing, exposure, creating the right customer experience. All of those things are extremely important. All of those things can be learned, can be taught, can be studied. Between what Tiffany is offering on the Black Business Owners Network and what I offer, you guys are set if you really want to be set. And everybody else, there's no reason you can't be at the top of your game in whatever you desire. The thing is, you're going to have to raise your standard. You're going to come up with, and understand that nobody's going to hand you anything. You're going to have to understand that it's not going to happen overnight. You're going to have to understand that even in the best of situations, there will be difficult moments. And then you're going to have to set your mind around waking up every day with the right mindset. How much time are you spending in the morning priming yourself to be in the right mindset? This thing doesn't get picked up right here until what? Pretty much almost an hour in a day, because it's prayer, meditation, preparation. Then I pick it up and I see what's on it. Why? The moment I look at this thing, I surrender my personal sovereignty. You heard me say that before. The moment I look at it, why? Because I don't control what I'm going to see. I may see bad news. I may see some stuff that tells me the business deal I was working on fell through. I may see a situation where a loved one, something happened to a loved one. I may get a bunch of stuff. I done got some bad news on these things before. But here's the thing. By the time I read whatever's on here, I'm ready for it. You've heard me say this a million times. I'm built for it, but I'm ready for it. So no matter what it is, it's going to come through the filter of I'm built for this. Why? Because I've prepared my morning, getting my mind right to tell me, I don't care what's about to happen. You got it. Fool around and pick up this phone first, your whole day shook and you get nothing out of it because you didn't move with intent. Look, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. I hope that what I'm sharing with you is touched in some kind of way. I hope that you benefit from it in some kind of way. Look, I want you to win. That's what life is about for me, helping people win, helping people become the best version of themselves, helping people elevate their expectations, because God meets you at the level of your expectations. No matter how you see God, no matter how you do it, I'm not here to tell you how your relationship with God should look. What I am telling you is that God will only meet you at the level of your expectations. So in order to raise your expectations, you're going to also have to raise your standards. You're going to have to demand more of yourself. But I'm telling you, it's possible. I'm telling you that you can do some pretty extraordinary things when you make up in your mind. And that is what I want you to focus on. Again, take advantage of this, because tomorrow is the last day that I will be offering the 7-day on day business lunch at $97. You definitely will never be getting it coupled with the Breaking the Curse of Procrastination course, another $1,500 course. And you will definitely not be getting free entry into the Manifested event on September 10th. All of this, one unbelievable promotional price as we transition what we're doing here at Rick Wallace Enterprises, the Visionetics Institute, Myriad Business Solutions, Master Fitness 21, and so much more. We are moving into a different era. We are taking the opportunity and seizing the opportunity, and we're going for it. It is huge, but we're going for it, and we're transitioning. And this is just me saying, hey, bye to the era behind me and hello to the era in front of me. And it's time to do that. So I'm on my way out, and I'm going to jump on this call with my client, because I'm pretty sure that's them texting me. They're always earlier. Yep, he's on his way in. Let me get up and get in here. Okay, you guys have an unbelievable day. I hope to work with you soon.